I thought I was pretty good at conspiracy theories. Mike Florio smokes me. We'll be very honest. He starts with saying that he believes that Aaron Rodgers' agent could be using time as leverage to push Aaron Rodgers to take his time with this decision to essentially make the Pittsburgh Steelers sweeten the pot and give him something more. Now, we could go back to 4 minutes ago in this conversation when I said that the Steelers offer has not changed. And I'm not super confident that I know what the Steelers offer is. I'm not incredibly confident that I know Aaron Rodgers is locked into the Pittsburgh Steelers. I am confident that the Steelers are confident that they are going to get him. I'm also confident that the Pittsburgh Steelers are not willing to adjust anything on this deal, that they are just looking at it going, this is the offer, man. Take it or leave it. If the Giants want to continue to push and give you more money, awesome. If some other team emerges, awesome. This is our deal. And to be honest with you, you're great, but we have a lot of confidence in Mason Rudolph if need be. We've been eyeing NFL draft guys like crazy if need be. Russell Wilson would come back to us for pennies on the dollar if need be. We'll figure it out. We're really not in the worst spot here. It's not a good spot. It might be realistically the worst spot possible if you go back 2 months ago. But the Steelers look at it going, look, this is our offer. Nothing's changing. And maybe Aaron Rodgers' agent is doing this. Maybe that is part of it. But also just kind of understanding the NFL life of Aaron Rodgers and everything we've watched over the years, this just kind of feels like Aaron Rodgers. This just kind of feels like this is exactly what was going to happen. And we were all just buckled in for it. And it's gone on for so long that we're just, looking for something because there's nothing else to, in our heads, there's nothing else to talk about. It's the decision's not made. What are we deciding on? I have no idea. And I think that's when this stuff starts to come about. I think at some point it goes in the opposite direction. Like at some point waiting is not leverage, but instead makes the offer worse. Like at some point, Aaron Rodgers is going to cross a line where you've waited so long that the Giants sign Russell Wilson. And now you're looking at it as just the Steelers as your only option. And they're going, oh, well, we're just going to take $5 million off that deal because you don't have anywhere else to go. What are you going to do? Retire? All right, awesome. At this point, you've essentially retired anyways. You refuse to come here. So what are we doing? I think at some point that happens. I don't think the Giants are going to be as patient as the Pittsburgh Steelers, especially if the Cleveland Browns are like really into Russell Wilson, which by all accounts, they seem to be into Russell Wilson. If Russ is willing to go to Cleveland, that changes things. If Russ is looking at it, trying to use the Browns as leverage for the Giants, then things could get real backwards for Aaron Rodgers in this scenario.